Top mysterious places on Earth still unexplained. There are two kinds of people in the world, my friend, those who believe in paranormal phenomena and those who are more down to earth. You're a doubter. Come and test your approach to the supernatural in 8 locations which will really put your convictions to the test. Will you dare to venture to London, in the dead of the night, in the footsteps of Jack the Ripper? Will you risk boarding the ship which crosses the Bermuda Triangle, without fearing you will never return? Will you really have the courage to visit the former private mansion in Toulouse without jumping when you hear murmurs coming from a spiritualism study from the 19th century? Steel your nerves and go and find out. I am Catherine, and you are watching World Secrets TV. Number 1. Edinburgh Castle. Edinburgh Castle, an old fortress built on a rock, is the site of 900 years of history and legends. Some say it might even be haunted. The dungeons are where you might come across the ghost of Alexander Stuart, Duke of Albany. It was the site of a large paranormal investigation in 2001. 9 researchers and more than 200 members of the public explored the castle's forgotten rooms and various secret passages. Half of them reported paranormal experiences in the castle's haunted areas. What about you? Number 2. Toulouse Haunted House in Toulouse. A building full of noise. This building in the Pink City is said to be haunted, and several people have reported strange noises emanating from the house. And nobody has been able to find out why. There are theories that the old mansion house is built on the site of an ancient gallows, or that a former tenant, a painter, murdered one of his female models there. As the rumors increased, a famous parapsychologist, Yves Lignan, conducted an investigation. He discovered a room that was used for spiritualism dating back to the 19th century. So do these noises come from seances or somewhere else? Go and have a look and do some investigating yourself. Number 3. San Francisco Alcatraz, the prison where nobody escapes. An iconic escape. Alcatraz is not only the most famous prison in the United States. On an island in the Bay of San Francisco, no prisoner had ever managed to escape until the night of the 11th of June 1962. 3 prisoners achieved the impossible on a makeshift raft. Frank Morris and the brothers Clarence and John Anglin escaped after digging through the wall of their cell. There was a major operation to find them, but it was to no avail. While investigators think they drowned in the bay, they are still on the police's wanted list. And some people argue that they might still be alive. Number 4. London in the footsteps of Jack the Ripper. A walk in the past. Everyone knows the name of Jack the Ripper, one of the first serial killers in history. So go and visit the narrow lanes of Whitechapel and immerse yourself in the foggy London of the late 18th century. The real identity of the killer is still not known, and it continues to fuel rumors and legends. Go back in time and explore the unchanged lanes and places where the killer's victims were found. And who knows, you might be able to solve the mystery. Number 5. Moscow, the lost metro of Moscow. A continuing legend. If there is one rumor that regularly resurfaces, it is the existence of a second metro in Moscow. It's raison d'être. Created under Stalin, during the Cold War, it was intended for important dignitaries to use to escape in the event of an attack or war. To this day, nobody has been able to confirm its existence, but the legend persists. Some argue that it comprises 4 lines connecting the Kremlin, the FSB headquarters, the Ministry of Defense, and strategic facilities such as Vnukovo Airport. So go and look for this mysterious metro yourself. Number 6. New York Amityville House. The mystery continues. Anyone who likes horror films has heard of Amityville, the House of the Devil. The film tells a true story of a family tragedy which occurred on the night of the 14th of November 1974. Ronald DeFeo Jr., 23, killed his parents as well as his 4 young brothers and sisters. He said at the time that he heard voices telling him to kill. Some even claimed to be the devil. A year later, the Lutz family moved into the house. Encountering strange phenomena, they believed it to be haunted and left quickly. Several decades after the tragedy and the film which made it famous, the house can still be seen today in Long Island, New York. Number 7. Prague. The Jewish cemetery in Prague. A cemetery with a particular charm. The cemetery in Prague is a little bit special. According to archaeologists, 11 cemeteries were stacked on top of each other, and the number of people buried there could be more than 100,000. Dating back to the 15th century, this cemetery is the oldest Jewish burial ground in Europe. The place has a particular charm. In a confined space, with nearly 12,000 tombstones tangled up together, this cemetery has an astonishing feeling of mystery. Number 8. Miami. The Bermuda Triangle. A modern myth. When we talk about mysterious places all over the world, the most famous must be the Bermuda Triangle. It connects Bermuda, Puerto Rico and Miami. For more than 40 years it has been the site of unexplained disappearances, including boats and aircraft. Some legends recount how these disappearances might be due to extraterrestrial phenomena or magnetic fields, capable of bringing down a plane. Every year, on average, 4 aircraft and 20 boats disappear with no trace. Is it an actual paranormal phenomenon or extreme weather in the region? It's up to you to decide. If you like this video, don't forget subscribe and enable the notification button to receive a notice of our later cool videos.